All right, guys, the summer almost here. Many are thinking ahead to their next vacation.
That's right. Planning those trips can be stressful, though. Joining us to talk travel is the senior communications lead for Airbnb, Liz DeBold-Fusco. Good morning. How you doing out there?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being with us on our new streaming platform. So tell us a little bit about some of the new travel trends and what folks can expect in the world of travel this summer.
Yeah, it's no surprise. We can't wait to travel again this summer. Actually, according to an Airbnb survey, more than 9 in 10 guests are considering hitting the road this summer. The majority of us are going to do that with some family. Family travel is at an all-time high, and we're seeing that those summer travelers, they're of all ages. Seniors over the age of 60 are actually the fastest growing age group for nights booked this summer compared to 2019. As far as trends, many of us are going to stay pretty close to home. More than half of nights booked in the first few months of 2022 for this summer are domestic trips, but actually international travel has recovered to pre-pandemic levels. It continues to grow. And then, no surprise, many of us are going to head to the beach. Half of nights booked on Airbnb are at listings just about 3 miles from the coast. And that's probably why 6 cities across the state of Florida are among the top 10 trending destinations for U.S. guests this summer.
Hey, Liz, remote and hybrid work continue to play a big role in all of our lives. So how is that impacting travel plans heading into the summer?
Yeah, the world has totally changed. And in 2022, people are traveling a lot differently than they ever have before. Because of remote work, we're seeing that people are spreading out to thousands of towns and cities. Airbnb guests have already planned stays in over 72,000 cities and towns this summer. And long-term stays are actually at an all-time high. They represent 1 in every 5 nights booked on Airbnb, as people are not just traveling, but they're living and they're working on Airbnb. Nearly half of nights booked on Airbnb in the first few months of 2022 were for 1 week or more. And we're also seeing that people are demonstrating more flexibility about where and when they can travel, and also are looking to make the destination, a part of their stay, a part of their destination. Unique listings actually gained in popularity during the pandemic, as did listings with iconic architecture and interiors.
The way Airbnb works really has changed the way I think people think about accommodations when they start to plan to travel. And I know you guys are constantly changing. What about some of these upgrades to the platform that we've heard about, to give our viewers a sense of what's changed?
Yeah, we have launched the biggest change to Airbnb in a decade this week. If you go to Airbnb.com right now, you're going to see a very, very different Airbnb. And that includes really 3 big updates. The first is Airbnb categories. So you mentioned millions of people are now more flexible about where they live and work. So we wanted to create a new way to search designed around Airbnb categories. So you can discover millions of unique homes that maybe you never even knew existed. So when you open Airbnb, again, it's going to be a lot different. You're going to be presented with 56 categories that actually organize homes for you based on their style, their location, or their proximity to a travel activity. A couple of categories are design, featuring some of those iconic architecture homes I mentioned, amazing pools with amazing pools, and OMG. You got to check out that category. It's one of my favorites. It is literally listings that when you look at them, you say OMG. Think a giant boot or a yellow submarine. You can stay in those on Airbnb. The second update is actually split stays. More guests are now staying on Airbnb for a week or more. So this innovative new feature actually provides more options for longer stays. It actually lets you split your trip, I should say, between 2 homes. And then last but not least, there's air cover for guests. This is the most comprehensive protection in travel. It is always included and always free, and it protects you if your host needs to cancel your booking within 30 days of your trip, or maybe you show up and the listing isn't as advertised. In all of those cases, we will find you a similar or better home, or we'll refund you. And actually, it's designed directly into the Airbnb app or website. When you go to your Trips tab now, you're going to see a big red button, and you can click on that and you can contact support if an issue arises.
Very important.
Awesome.
Cool.
Okay, Liz DeBold-Fusco with Airbnb. Thank you so much for helping us out with our travel plans.
Yeah.
A lot of options. Thank you, Liz.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.